The new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much.
Yo, Freak, what's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep the support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports. As we get here for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Williams comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And it's James Anderson in for Thompson. Houston also making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Howard. Freak comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Taking a look at the Rockets. Freak in at shooting guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Brewer. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Ezeli can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Curry dishes to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. The shot misses. Good D by Ariza. Houston leading by 13. Screen by Smith. Shot off the pick. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you. Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Iguodala, the pass to Anderson. Fires from the wing. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Anderson. Iguodala has got his first 2 points. Rockets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Freak missing. Warriors trail by 11. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. And it's Iguodala missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Smith. Brewer dishes to Beverley. Screen by Smith. Freak passes to Ariza. Nails the wide open jump shot.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching. I was going to say, Greg, how different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's James Anderson in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Smith. Brewer comes in for KJ McDaniels. Freak's checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. So on the floor for Houston, Freak in at 2 guard. Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Howard. And it's Beverley in at the 1 spot. Anderson outside. Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. And Beverley kicks to Brewer. The rebound by Anderson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Thompson dishes to Ezeli. And he gets the bucket. Ezeli's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Anderson. And it's Freak missing.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
7 seconds left in the second quarter. He gets it up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides. Making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Freaks checked in for Ty Lawson. Warriors leading by 13. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. He hits the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Iguodala in at small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Thompson against Harden. This one for 3. Thompson misses. Rockets trail by 13.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 3 assists tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Green, the screen. On the wing, Thompson lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. And that one's good. Freak. Now a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And it's Smith missing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Still Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
We got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Williams passes to Curry. Williams sets a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. Williams with a clean look. And Jones pulls it down.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
So we...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Klay Thompson. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just... And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
You definitely came to play tonight, but your teammates did not. How disappointed are you in them?
It's frustrating to play the way I did and feel like the rest of the team ain't there to back you up. Whatever, though. I'll keep doing my thing, And sooner or later, the rest of them will figure it out, right?
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, their hometown fans are anxious and excited to cheer them on, and they've been eagerly awaiting this moment all summer long. You know they want to give their best performance and pick up a big W tonight. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you...
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Muhammad, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Houston, Brewer is checked in for Howard. Freak comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And so in the game for the Rockets, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Smith out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Beverly in at the point. Passes it to Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Levine, defended by Beverly. Levine passes to Pekovic. Clock at 6. The 11-footer and the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Jones checked in for the Timberwolves. 2 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 8. And a wide-open look for Freak. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by Jones.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
There's the bucket. Good. Brewer's got his first points in this one.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. McDaniels comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Patrick Beverly.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And head coach Kevin McHale doing well in Houston. He certainly has a fan in his shooting. Well, there's no doubt Soda making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Garnett. Zach LaVine comes in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Houston with a big group substitution here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Ariza. Brewer comes in for McDaniels. Freaks checked in for Johnson. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Gorgie Dang is out there with Towns. Then it's Jones. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jones from outside. Good. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
There's the pick. Here's Brewer. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The feed now to Levine. Pass to Muhammad. Jang, a screen. Jones, that's for 2. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. Houston leading by 5. And Beverly kicks to Freak. Screen by Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Freak. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Rockets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Beverly dishes to Freak. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Muhammad up top, covered by Brewer. On the left block, that one wide left. And we finished one half. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Soda making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. Zhang comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Muhammad in for Kevin Martin. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Freaks checked in, taking a look at the Rockets. Smith with the power forward with Howard at the center. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Freak in at the point guard position.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Muhammad with it, out to the wing. Zhang, the pass to Pekovic. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Pekovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And that one's good. Freak. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely. The dish to Pekovic. Just 5 to shoot. Zhang a screen. And Pekovic kicks to Rubio. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Harden has a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Muhammad. Rubio outside. He feeds it to Muhammad. From 11 feet away, they get the rebound. Kicks it to Zhang. Rubio outside. Pekovic with a screen. And so the Timberwolves take the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet, Andrew Wiggins. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. We're bringing you the Houston Rockets out at Toyota Center as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college. Jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities.
Freak, how you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
Let's see about that. My team's ready.
Man, you better hope so. That's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that. Freak, it's on.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. They're making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Smith. Freak comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Williams comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's James Anderson in for Klay Thompson. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Festus Ezeli. Williams is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Anderson in at the 2. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines, and sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Freak in at shooting guard. Howard is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Beverly in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Curry kicks to Anderson. Picked by Williams. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Curry against Ariza. Ezeli kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
They now take the lead. And now a three-point Rocket lead.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Johnson against Anderson. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Williams kicks to Iguodala. And here's Anderson from the arc. cannot hit. The Rockets go the other way with it, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Teams changing it up here. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 5.
All right.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in the court. Rockets. Johnson comes in for James Harden. And Freak subbed in for Ty Lawson. And then for Golden State, Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Anderson in for Thompson. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Marvin Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Curry in at the point. Here's Freak. He dishes it to Ariza. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Ariza's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Ezeli kicks to Anderson. Off target from three-point range. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Smith. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Williams. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Williams has got 5 points so far. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And it's Ariza in the corner. Screen by Smith. Ariza goes in. He used that pick to perfection. Ariza's got 8 here in the quarter.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
And that one falls for Ezeli. For the Rockets, Howard's checked in for Ariza. KJ McDaniels comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Tyler Johnson. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Pass to Ezeli. He feeds it to Barnes. Williams sets a screen for Barnes. Williams a screen. There's the screen. Iguodala wide open. No good off the front iron.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
He's got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Williams dishes to Curry. Williams sets a screen for Curry. Back to Williams. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 12 points for Barnes. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. There's Freak. And he overshot that one, missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry kicks to Williams. And he drops that one in. Williams has got 7 points. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Freak. Here's Smith. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Rockets lead by 1. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Curry passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Beverly. Curry dishes to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And Beverly kicks to Freak. No good from outside. Now Curry. Can't get it to fall. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet. Klay Thompson, he had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Welcome to live practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning attribute upgrades and valuable boosts for your next game. Complete the 2 scheduled drills, and then feel free to shoot around with your teammates. Be sure to explore the gym for additional ways to earn extra rewards. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie,
Basketball.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And making some changes. Corey Brewer's checked in for Smith. Freak comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Oubre's checked in for the Wizards. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Gary Neal. Watch out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Oubre, and it's Wall in at point guard. Neal hits them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Golden State.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
At the top of the key, Neal. It's good from the top of the key. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
There's Freak, buried from 15 feet out.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wall attacking. He's off from 17 feet.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
They get it back, and the whistle blows as the basket counts. In some changes. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Ariza. Harden comes in for Johnson. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Watch out there with Oubre, and it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle, it's tipped. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Beal the pass to Wall. Kicks to Gortat. Puts up the baby hook. Good. Gortat's got his first bucket of the night. Houston leading by 3. Here's Freak. Here's Howard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Brewer issues to Smith. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall with the ball. Houston leading by 7. Screen by Smith. Elbow shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Freak.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
And Wall kicks to Oubre. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The baseline Jay. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Houston making some changes. And we're through the...
Yes, I have, Jack.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. Houston making some changes. Corey Brewer's checked in for Ariza. And Freak subbed in for Ty Lawson. And a switcher also for Washington. Oubre's checked in. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Harden out there with Freak. And it's Brewer in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Freak sets a screen for Brewer. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good. Howard's got 6 points. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And that one's good. Freak.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Oubre. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. Freak.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
It's Wall with the drive.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The pass to Beal. They set the pick. Right side Wall. Dudley. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Freak with it. Now Beal defending. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense and not allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. Long range from the inbound, and it's Freak missing. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Rice, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Rice has got it all tied up now for Washington. Freak sets a screen for Beverly.
Move the ball. Stick it to line.
Passes it to Freak. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Neal passes to Rice. Dudley with a screen on Beverly. Dellavedova dishes to Dudley. And the baseline jumper, no good. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Wizards trail by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Dudley. Here's Rice. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Rice has got his 2nd basket of the game. Howard, the pass to Beverly. Howard setting the pick for Freak. Dishes it to Brewer. He kicks it to Freak. With 1 on the clock, no good on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a fun. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Jared Dudley.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we...
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Guys, huddle up. We're going to run 35 for a while. Let's go. All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start.
2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Well, Charlotte has seen some players come and go over the last couple of years. When you look at this composition of this Hornets team, Shaq, which player do you think is most vital to their success?
Well, Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals, is their leader on the floor, on and off the court. From a pure numbers standpoint, Ernie, he's the guy giving the team the highest offensive production.
Hey, don't forget about Kemba Walker, man. And we forget about him when we talk about handles in the NBA. He's in the top 5. He's not 1, 2, or 3, but he's in the top
10,
5.
not top 5.
He's in the top 5 of handles.